welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I achieve this very glowy look. It's my everyday go-to look whenever I wear makeup. It's focusing a lot in your skin, natural lashes, and lips. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting with the bare face. The focus in this look is mainly the skin, so you have to make sure that your skin is really prepped for it. Make sure that my skin is really glowy. So I'm gonna take this Wonder Beauty Glow Ahead Illuminating Oil. But this, it's like very glowy. It makes it look very glowy. So I like it, but I also want something that helps me with pores, because I have pores in my cheeks, on my cheeks, and I'm taking the the Touch and Sew No Pore Plum primer. I just squeeze like a pump and apply it directly to the cheeks. Like, this is literally where I have pores. And that's it. Like, that's the only place I apply it to. And I did the primer. Now for the foundation, and this is embarrassing because I have this. This is the Fenty, I don't know the actual name of it, but it's the hydrating one, the one that comes in a little tube. Looks like a squeezy tube, but it has a pump. I have to go and pick up the foundation because I really like it. And I'm just gonna take my brush to apply it all over the skin. And for this foundation, I guess I'll do a little review about it. For this foundation, I honestly think you don't need a lot. Like, look at that coverage. And I just did a little bit. I don't know how much exactly that would be because I just apply it. But look at all my pimples vanishing. Obviously they're still there, but you can no longer see the red. See, it's so glowy. And I feel like the coverage is so good. Like, a little bit goes a long way. Let me dip some again. I'm not even getting a lot. I'm applying another layer just for more filler coverage. Don't have a headband today. Make sure you apply some like over here, but don't get it on your hair, because sometimes like there's no foundation there. Okay, so after I apply it with the foundation brush all over, I go in with my sponge, and this one is by e.l.f. It's $5. And I just like, if you're stamping, this will give you a more full coverage effect, and also you're not like wasting so much foundation, because sponges tend to absorb everything, so you're not wasting so much of the foundation. Yeah, make sure I put it in. You can still see a pimple, like a big old pimple I have on my chin. But I'll cover that with concealer. I also, like, when I'm done putting it all over my face, I put it up here just to cancel out any discoloration in my eyes. I'm not putting it under my eyes because I will fix that with concealer. Because if I go with foundation, concealer is gonna look so cakey under there, and we do not want to look cakey under your eyes. Okay, for now, for the concealer, I'm gonna be using this one by CoverGirl. I was so excited to try it. I really wanted to try it because everyone says it's a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, but didn't find my color and it's too dark. Look, it's like the same doe foot applicator, like if you have seen the Tarte one. So just apply it. You have the most darkness, and this one doesn't dry out quickly, so you don't have to do one eye at a time. Could work like this and then apply some in here to get a lot of darkness in there. And since it's really dark, I go ahead and use my e.l.f. concealer and just I'm running out of this one has a doe foot applicator too. This one was also supposed to be a dupe for the Tarte one. So I just apply it here on the bottom and blend. And oh lord, I have a little like a little towel here I use for makeup. It's all stained from the makeup, but I have it here, so when I'm blending it here, I could like just go like this and clear some excess, take off some excess concealer that I may be having, so it won't be all cakey under here. Just do the same as the whole face. You pat it, look up, so you can get under here. You don't have to put concealer like with the actual wand. You have to put it up here. You could put it here, and with your sponge you could just put it up. That way it doesn't go inside your eyes or anything like that. Then here, some all over the eyelid. You want to make sure your eyelids are covered too. In my case, I'm not going to use eyeshadow. I don't want it to look dark up there. I want it to look seamlessly. And there you go. And I think that's it. Like, look at my skin. I really like this foundation. It's really pretty. I have scarring from my teenage pimples that I would scratch off, so now they're scarring. So I mean, it's probably not the fullest coverage, but it's not super light either. And it's also the little oil I applied. This one is really good. I'm trying to find like a least expensive one so I could compare it to this one, because this one's pretty pricey. I got it in a BoxyCharm. After I'm done with the face, I'm gonna start applying the powder products, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. This is in the color 10, the color Fair Light 10, and this is really good. And I have like a little tip for dry skin people. You gotta apply this with a brush instead of like setting it, because I used to do it and I used to look so dry all the time. I used to look super dry, so make sure you're not setting any lines. And as well up here, you see those little foundation creases, like you want to not set those either, since we're not wearing eyeshadow. And the same powder, just grab a little bit, not excess, because you don't want to cake it on your skin. With a light layer of powder, make sure you get all the powder out and don't under here, so it won't be a cakey mess. Just don't like tug at it, just like flare it out, or flare it out. So you run some powder under your eyelids. For my bronzer, I'm gonna be using this palette. I really like it. I'm gonna put some here, like just use it here, so it won't get so much up there. And then, so that way you could slowly build it up. How more natural this looks. Apply some to the forehead as well. Double chin, disappear. I mix it. This is not even a real extra blush. I mixed two colors that I liked, two blushes that I liked. Took them out the pan and put it in this one. That's why it looks so crazy. I just used this empty one I had and I put it all here. So I'm sorry about that. I can't tell you which one it is because like dark peach color, but obviously it's not. So I'm gonna apply some. Also a little bit here just to balance it out and you don't look like you just have like blush here and here and here. Obviously you're doing this when your brush has like almost no product in there. The Milani Luminoso Big Powder Blush, but I just use this one for like for a blush topper. It looks really like shimmery. It's very shimmery, so I just take some of this and run it on my cheeks just to give more luminosity. But with highlight, I do this is really old, the Rodeo Drive Ultra Highlight. Let's start up here. And if you thought I was stopping there with a highlight, you are wrong, because I'm going in with some Chisme. Literally, this is what it's called. It is the ColourPop Luster Dust Loose Powder Highlights in the shade Chisme. The same brush, I'm just gonna like dip some there, tap it out, some out, into the same process. Don't be scared. Hold on. You want to make sure you tap out the excess of this, because you don't want to be extra, like, you don't want to overdo it and look oily. After that, I have this Morphe brush, and I just blend it so it won't just look like a stripe there. That is it for the face. So let me get up close and show you the skin. Like, so now we're gonna do eyebrows, lashes. So from eyebrows, they're pretty full, so I just comb through them and line under, line the tail, a little bit up here, and then blend it up. Go in with a little eyebrow gel. This is a little sample of the Benefit Gummy Brow, and for this one, just go here where my eyebrows like always go all over the place. I have this Brilliant Eye Brightener by Thrive Cosmetics, and just apply some under the eyebrow. Then we're gonna go ahead and just set this all in. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mix and Set. Look at this. For the lips, I'm gonna be lining them with this one by Steve Laurent in the color Chick, and topping it off with some gloss, the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is the finished look. This is the finished look. Very glowy everyday look. A very glowy everyday look, or whenever I want to wear makeup look. And I'm gonna be listing all the products I use down below. I'm gonna add some links to it so you could find them fast. I really hope you liked it and you consider subscribing.